Hello, my name is Elite. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you active and passive voice in the English language. For each conversion of active voice into passive voice, I'll show you the form, its different uses, and I'll share with you example sentences to help you fully understand it. So, if you're ready, let's begin. What is active voice in English? Active voice is a grammar term used to classify sentences in which the subject of the sentence is the one actively performing the action of the verb. Let us see some examples of active voice. Mom read the novel in one day. Tom painted the entire house. The science class viewed the comet. Next, I am going to define that what is passive voice in English. The passive voice is used to show interest in the person or object that experiences an action rather than the person or object that performs the action. In other words, the most important thing or person becomes the subject of the sentence. Let us see some examples of passive voice. The novel was read by Mom in one day. The entire house was painted by Tom. The comet was viewed by the science class. Now I am going to explain that how many types of tenses are used in passive voice there in English grammar. Passive voice is possible for 8 tenses. They are: simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, simple future tense, future perfect tense. First, I am going to explain all the rules to change the active voice into passive voice. Identify the subject, the verb and the object. Change the object into subject, put the suitable helping verb, change the verb into past participle of the verb, add the preposition by. In last, change the subject into object. Now let me explain the changes of pronouns when we convert a sentence from active voice to passive voice. Pronoun I will change to me, pronoun he will change to him, pronoun she will change to her, pronoun you will remain the same, pronoun they will change to them, pronoun it will also remain the same. Pronoun we will change to us, pronoun who will change to whom. Note: the following 4 tenses cannot be changed in passive voice. Present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, future continuous tense, future perfect continuous tense. Before going to start the conversion of active voice into passive voice, I want to show all the forms of verb be, is, am, are, was, were, been, being. How to identify a passive voice sentence? A sentence can be determined passive voice sentence when you find any form of be verb in a sentence along with third form of verb past participle. Now let me explain the passive voice sentence making formula of simple present tense. Firstly, replace the object with subject and subject with an object, which the first rule of active to passive sentences. Secondly, place helping verb is, are, am according to subject right after the subject. Lastly, change the first form of the verb to third form and also put by before the converted object. Let us see some examples of positive sentences of simple present tense to passive voice. He eats the sugar-free bread. The sugar-free bread is eaten by him. He plays football. Football is played by him. They wear a football kit. The football kit is worn by them. She cleans her room. Her room is cleaned by her. My mother loved me very much. I am loved by my mother very much. Alex beats her younger sister. Her younger sister is beaten by Alex. Now let me explain the conversion formula of simple present tense negative sentences into passive voice. For converting negative sentences into passive voice, first convert the negative sentence to a positive sentence. In second step, simply change it into a passive sentence. In the final step, convert the changed sentence into negative by adding not right after the helping verb. Let us see some examples of negative sentences of simple present tense to passive voice. He does not eat bread. Bread is not eaten by him. He does not play football. Football is not played by him. Alex does not use a laptop. A laptop is not used by Alex. Now let me explain the conversion formula of simple present tense interrogative sentences into passive voice. For converting interrogative sentences into passive voice, first convert the interrogative sentence to a positive sentence. In second step, simply change it into a passive sentence. In the final step, convert the changed sentence into interrogative, place the helping verb at the start and put the question mark at the end to finish the task. Let us see some examples of interrogative sentences of simple present tense to passive voice. Does he eat bread? Is bread eaten by him? Does he play football? Is football played by him? Does Alex use a laptop? Is a laptop used by Alex? Now let me explain the conversion formula of simple present tense negative interrogative sentences into passive voice. For converting negative interrogative sentences into passive voice, first convert the negative interrogative sentence to a negative sentence. In second step, convert negative sentence to a simple or positive sentence. In the third step, change the simple sentence to passive. In the fourth place, not before the verb third form. Now in the final step, lift the helping verb and place it at the start of the sentence, and put a question mark at the end to finish the passive sentence. Let us see some examples of negative interrogative sentences of simple present tense to passive voice. Does he not eat bread? Is bread not eaten by him? Does he not play football? Is football not played by him? Does Alex not use a laptop? Is a laptop not used by Alex? If you like this lesson, give it a thumbs up by hitting the like button. If you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe by clicking the subscribe button to get my latest lessons right here on YouTube. Happy learning, and I will see you in another lesson soon.